devastating fire destroys Bill Klein and Jennifer Arnold's home. Zoey and Will in critical condition. Hello friends, I am Elena. Welcome to my channel. For the latest news update, please subscribe the channel and press the bell icon. Tragedy has struck the beloved family of the little couple. In a shocking and heartbreaking turn of events, a devastating fire tore through the home of Bill Klein and Jennifer Arnold, leaving behind unimaginable destruction and uncertainty for their future. The blaze, which spread rapidly during the night, has not only reduced the family's cherished residence to ashes but has also left their two children, Zoey and Will, in critical condition. Fans around the world are reeling as news of this unimaginable ordeal spreads, struggling to come to terms with the severity of what has happened to a family they have come to love over the years. For years, Bill and Jen have been a source of inspiration to millions. Their lives, showcased on TLC's The Little Couple, have demonstrated resilience, courage, and love in the face of countless obstacles. Whether it was medical challenges, family adjustments, or professional hurdles, the couple showed that strength could overcome any adversity. But now they are facing perhaps the greatest battle of their lives, one that is testing them in ways they never could have anticipated. The fire reportedly broke out late in the evening when most of the family was already winding down. Preliminary reports suggest that the cause may have been linked to an electrical malfunction, though investigators are still combing through the ruins to determine the exact trigger. What is known, however, is that the blaze moved with terrifying speed, giving the family very little time to react. Bill and Jen were able to get out of the house with injuries, but tragically, their children Zoey and Will suffered the brunt of the impact as smoke and flames overtook their rooms. Both children were rushed to the hospital, where they remain under intensive medical care. Friends close to the family have shared that the doctors are working tirelessly to stabilize Zoey and Will. Both children are reported to have sustained severe smoke inhalation and burns, conditions that require round-the-clock monitoring. The medical teams have been candid. The road to recovery will be long and uncertain. For parents who have spent their entire lives advocating for health, safety, and resilience, watching their children fight for survival is nothing short of agonizing. As word of the tragedy spread, fans, friends, and fellow TLC personalities began flooding social media with messages of support and prayers. From heartfelt comments to organized fundraisers, the outpouring of love has been overwhelming. Longtime viewers who watched Zoey and Will grow up on camera have expressed how personally devastated they feel, as though this tragedy had struck their own family. Bill and Jen, known for their grace even in the toughest times, have reportedly expressed gratitude for the overwhelming support but remain entirely focused on their children's recovery. Sources say that Bill has been refusing to leave the hospital, staying at their bedside through sleepless nights, while Jen has been relying on her medical background to understand and monitor every update from the doctors. Despite their personal injuries from the fire, both parents are prioritizing their children's survival above all else. The family's home, meanwhile, has been declared a total loss. Years of memories, photographs, keepsakes, and the very walls that witnessed their family's laughter are now nothing more than rubble and ash. For Bill and Jen, the heartbreak of losing their physical home is profound, but it pales in comparison to the uncertainty surrounding their children's health. Insurance investigations and rebuilding plans may one day come, but for now, their entire world is confined to the sterile walls of the hospital where Zoey and Will are fighting for their lives. The tragedy has also sparked wider conversations about fire safety and the fragility of life. Fans and commentators alike are pointing out how quickly circumstances can change, urging families everywhere to revisit fire safety protocols, check alarms, and have escape plans ready. Bill and Jen's story, once again, has become larger than themselves. It is becoming a wake-up call for countless families across the globe. Among the most heartbreaking aspects of this ordeal is how it has shaken the very foundation of a family that once seemed to have conquered every challenge thrown their way. From Jen's courageous cancer battle to their adoption journeys, from career challenges to relocations, Bill and Jen always emerged stronger, giving fans the assurance that love and determination could conquer anything. But this fire has presented an enemy unlike any other, one that left no time to prepare, no way to control, and no clear path forward. Despite the devastation, there are glimmers of hope. Medical teams are reporting small signs of progress with Zoey and Will. While still critical, both children are responding to treatment, and doctors are cautiously optimistic about certain indicators of recovery. Supporters are clinging tightly to this hope, praying that the strength these children have shown since birth will carry them through once again. Community around the family has mobilized with incredible speed. Neighbors have offered temporary shelter, while fans have launched online campaigns to assist with medical expenses and rebuilding efforts. TLC itself has reportedly reached out, not only expressing sympathy but also offering resources to support the family through this unspeakable tragedy. For now, the Klein's future remains uncertain. Will and Zoey's recovery will likely take months, if not years, and the emotional scars of this night will linger for a lifetime. Yet, if there is one constant in Bill and Jen's journey, it is their ability to find strength even when it seems impossible. Those who know them best believe that, though this may be their darkest chapter, it will not be the end of their story. Fans across the globe are waiting, watching, and praying for updates. Every small improvement in Zoey and Will's condition feels like a collective victory, every setback a shared heartbreak. Klein's tragedy has united a vast community in empathy and compassion, reminding everyone of the fragile threads that tie us together as human beings. In the days ahead, more details will emerge about the fire, about the family's recovery, and about how they plan to move forward. But today, one truth is undeniable. The Kleins are facing the battle of their lives. And just as they have inspired millions before with their courage and resilience, they are now teaching the world about the power of community, hope, and love in the face of unimaginable devastation. Bill and Jen's home may be gone, but their family's story is not. The flames may have destroyed their physical space, but they cannot erase the love, the resilience, and the bond that has carried them through every challenge. As Zoey and Will fight for their lives, the world watches with bated breath, hoping and praying for the miracle that this family so desperately deserves. Bill Klein, beloved reality star from TLC's The Little Couple, recently found himself at the center of controversy after posting what seemed like a harmless experiment with artificial intelligence. Known for his witty personality and strong family bond with wife Dr. Jennifer Arnold, Klein has always been open to sharing moments of his life online. But this time, a single AI-generated picture sparked an unexpected wave of online criticism, backlash, and bullying, leaving fans divided on how far the internet should go when reacting to a public figure's choices. Bill Klein first rose to fame with wife Jennifer Arnold when TLC debuted The Little Couple in 2009. The show followed the couple's lives, focusing on their journey with dwarfism, their careers, and the challenges of parenting. Together, they have built a beautiful family, adopting son Will from China and daughter Zoey from India. Over the years, viewers have celebrated their milestones, cried during their hardships, and admired their resilience in the face of health struggles and career changes. Despite the show's success, the Kleins are no strangers to criticism. Like many reality stars, their lives are constantly under a microscope. Fans often feel entitled to comment on their every move, whether it's parenting decisions, career changes, or even fashion choices. And now, with the rise of AI-generated content, Bill Klein's latest post has once again ignited debate. On his social media, Klein shared an AI-generated picture described by him as just a fun experiment. The photo depicted a stylized version of himself in a futuristic, exaggerated, almost wild artistic rendering. While many fans enjoyed the playful image, others quickly turned it into an opportunity for mockery. Some critics accused Klein of trying to appear unrealistic or craving attention, while others mocked his appearance in the AI edit. The harshest comments even made personal jabs about his size and disability, a painful reminder of the bullying he has faced his entire life. What was meant to be a light-hearted post soon escalated into a flood of negativity. The incident highlights an ongoing issue faced by many public figures: online bullying. With the anonymity of social media, people feel emboldened to say things they would never dare say face-to-face. For Klein, who has long been an advocate of kindness and resilience, the mean-spirited comments cut deep. Bullying has always been part of his narrative, even before fame. Growing up with dwarfism, he often faced ridicule and discrimination. In past interviews, he has opened up about how those experiences shaped his character. Yet, despite decades of personal growth, cruel remarks online can still leave scars. What makes this situation particularly disheartening is that the criticism wasn't even about his real life. It was about a digitally generated, fictional picture. In other words, some fans blurred the line between reality and playful creativity, choosing to ridicule rather than appreciate the harmless fun. While the negativity was loud, there was also an outpouring of support. Loyal fans of the little couple quickly jumped to Klein's defense, reminding critics of his contributions as a husband, father, and entrepreneur. Many praised him for trying something new and creative, pointing out that AI art is a growing trend and shouldn't be taken too seriously. Supporters flooded the comments with positivity, sharing messages like, "Ignore the trolls, Bill, and we love your humor. Keep posting what makes you happy." Others emphasized how important it is to set an example for his children, showing them that bullying should never dictate how one expresses themselves. This controversy also opens up a broader conversation about AI, creativity, and public perception. AI-generated images are becoming increasingly popular, with celebrities and influencers experimenting with them daily. Yet, the backlash against Klein shows that not everyone is ready to embrace this trend, especially when it involves people who are already targets of prejudice. Some critics argue that AI images distort reality too much and can lead to unrealistic expectations. Others feel that mocking such content only reveals deeper issues in how society treats individuals with disabilities. In Klein's case, the reaction seems less about the art itself and more about an ingrained bias against him as a person of short stature. Bill Klein has not directly addressed the bullying in a lengthy statement, but his history suggests he will handle it with grace. Over the years, both he and Jennifer Arnold have shown incredible resilience. From health scares to relocations to raising 2 children while balancing careers, they've proven that challenges can be met with strength. If anything, this latest incident will likely become another chapter in his story of perseverance. Klein has always encouraged fans to embrace uniqueness and reject negativity. His response, whether through humor, silence, or advocacy, will likely reflect that same philosophy. The incident also serves as a reminder of the importance of compassion in the digital age. Social media has given everyone a voice, but that voice should not be used as a weapon. Public figures like Klein already live under immense pressure, and piling on negativity over something as harmless as a playful AI picture only demonstrates the cruelty of internet culture. Instead, society could benefit from more empathy. Appreciating the creative risks people take, even if we don't like the result, can foster a healthier, more supportive online environment. After all, behind every post is a real person with feelings, family, and dignity. Despite the noise online, Klein and Arnold continue to focus on their family and professional lives. Jennifer remains deeply committed to her medical career, and the children are thriving in their education and extracurricular activities. Meanwhile, fans still hold hope for future episodes or updates about the little couple. For Bill Klein, this experience may reinforce the importance of setting boundaries online. While sharing personal and creative moments can bring joy, it also opens the door to criticism. How he chooses to navigate this balance moving forward will be watched closely by his supporters. Bill Klein's experience with online bullying after posting a wild AI-generated picture sheds light on the darker side of internet culture. What began as an innocent experiment in creativity turned into a wave of unnecessary negativity. Yet, amid the criticism, the outpouring of support proved that many fans still stand firmly behind him. This incident not only highlights the ongoing challenges public figures face with bullying but also raises questions about society's readiness to embrace AI-generated art. For Klein, it may be another test of resilience, but if history is any guide, he will rise above the noise with the humor, strength, and love that has defined his journey from the very beginning. At its core, this story is not about AI or social media trends, it is about humanity. And Bill Klein's story continues to remind the world of the importance of kindness, compassion, and celebrating the uniqueness in us all. Zoey Klein is one of the most beloved faces from the hit TLC reality series The Little Couple. Known for her bright smile, lively personality, and heartwarming journey alongside her adoptive parents, Bill Klein and Dr. Jennifer Arnold, Zoey has grown up in front of millions of viewers. Over the years, fans have followed her incredible story, from her adoption to her life as part of a family that inspires people across the globe. In this detailed profile, we will take a closer look at Zoey's life, including her background, her parents, her age, height, net worth, and everything in between. Zoey Klein was born in India in September 2011. She spent the earliest part of her life in an orphanage before being adopted by Bill Klein and Jennifer Arnold, the stars of TLC's The Little Couple. Her adoption process was not simple. It was filled with paperwork, legal hurdles, and plenty of waiting, but the Kleins never gave up on their dream of bringing Zoey home. In 2013, after months of anticipation, Bill and Jen finally introduced Zoey to the world on their television series. Viewers were deeply moved by the emotional moment when Zoey officially joined the family. Her arrival marked a new chapter for the Kleins, who had already adopted their first child, Will, from China in 2013 as well. The pair instantly became siblings, and fans loved watching the bond grow between Zoey and Will. Zoey's parents, Bill Klein and Dr. Jennifer Arnold, are both public figures known for their resilience and positivity. Both Bill and Jen were born with skeletal dysplasia, a condition that affects bone growth and results in shorter stature. Despite facing medical challenges, they have built a beautiful family life and professional success. Bill Klein is a successful entrepreneur who has ventured into various businesses, including consulting and retail. He is known for his upbeat personality, sense of humor, and devotion to his family. Dr. Jennifer Arnold is a neonatologist and medical educator who has dedicated her career to saving lives and training future doctors. She has worked at several leading hospitals and continues to inspire fans with her expertise and compassion. Together, Bill and Jen have provided Zoey and Will with a stable, loving home filled with opportunities for growth, education, and adventure. Fans of The Little Couple often praise the duo for being such attentive, nurturing parents while balancing busy careers. Since joining the Klein family, Zoey has grown up under the watchful eyes of reality TV cameras. She quickly became a fan favorite thanks to her shy yet spunky demeanor. Unlike her brother Will, who often enjoys being in the spotlight, Zoey was initially more reserved. Over time, though, viewers saw her blossom into a confident young girl with her own unique personality. TLC audiences loved watching Zoey adjust to her new life in the United States, learning English, starting school, and embracing her new family traditions. From birthday celebrations to family vacations, Zoey's childhood has been documented in a way that allows fans to connect with her on a personal level. As she has grown older, Zoey has focused more on her education and personal growth. Bill and Jen have always emphasized the importance of academics, ensuring that both Zoey and Will receive quality schooling. Zoey is known to enjoy creative activities, dancing, and spending time with her friends and family. While her parents often share updates about her milestones, they also respect her privacy. They are careful to provide a balance between public life and personal growth, something that has earned them admiration from fans who value their parenting style. As of 2025, Zoey Klein is 14 years old. Born in 2011, she is now navigating her teenage years with the guidance of her loving parents. Just like Bill and Jen, Zoey has skeletal dysplasia, which affects her height. While her exact height has not been widely disclosed, she is significantly shorter than most children her age. However, her stature has never defined her spirit, and she continues to prove that height is just a number when it comes to living life fully. While Zoey is still a teenager and does not have a personal net worth in the traditional sense, her appearances on The Little Couple have contributed to the overall success of the Klein family. The show ran for several seasons and attracted millions of viewers worldwide, bringing in earnings for the family through television contracts, sponsorships, and public appearances. Her parents, Bill and Jen, are estimated to have a combined net worth in the millions. Bill's entrepreneurial ventures and Jen's medical career, along with their TLC earnings, have provided the family with financial stability. Though Zoey herself may not yet have direct earnings, her presence on the show has undoubtedly added to the Klein family's overall brand and recognition. In recent years, The Little Couple has not aired new episodes, leaving fans curious about what Zoey and her family are up to. Bill and Jen have occasionally shared updates on social media, giving fans glimpses into Zoey's life as she grows up. While she may not be in the spotlight as much as before, Zoey continues to thrive. Her family's decision to step back from constant filming has allowed her more privacy and the chance to focus on school and normal teenage experiences. Though still young, Zoey Klein has already left a lasting impact on reality TV. Her story of adoption, resilience, and family love has touched audiences around the world. For many viewers, Zoey represents hope. The hope that love knows no boundaries, that families can be built in different ways, and that challenges can be overcome with strength and support. Her journey with Bill and Jen on the little couple open conversations about adoption, diversity, and disabilities. Many fans credit Zoey's story with inspiring them to consider adoption or to view people with differences in a more positive light. As Zoey steps into her teenage years, the future holds endless possibilities. With her parents by her side and the foundation of love and support they've given her, she is well prepared to achieve great things. Whether she decides to pursue higher education, a career in medicine like her mom, or something entirely different, fans are eager to see where her path leads. Zoey's story is far from over. For now, she remains a beloved figure, admired not just for her role on reality TV but for the joy and light she continues to bring to her family and supporters worldwide. Zoey Klein's life is a testament to the power of family, resilience, and unconditional love. From her adoption in India to her journey as a reality star in the United States, she has captured the hearts of fans who continue to root for her success. With devoted parents like Bill Klein and Dr. Jennifer Arnold guiding her, Zoey's future is filled with promise. Just 14 years old, Zoey already has a remarkable story that millions admire. She may be small in stature, but she is mighty in spirit, and her journey reminds us that what truly matters is not height, fame, or wealth, but the love and happiness we find in family.